Alright, Divine Set 9 Regalis pieces here, supporting encounters. So let's begin. But first, we start off with the generics, starting with the Dragon Empire generic, Water Scale Warrior Monk Ryutu, which is grade 1 with key power and the skill is Auto Rearguard. When this card boosts a Vanguard and your opponent's Vanguard is at least grade 3 plus 5 key power needed in the battle. Pretty nice. With the second skill, Auto Rearguard, when this card unit boosts attack hits, cost retire this unit and countercharge 1. Basically now giving every Dragon Empire deck a way to countercharge even though it's attack hit needed. But to be realistic, there are a bunch of Dragon Empire decks that would actually use this just for that attack hit pressure countercharge. With the third skill, Auto Rearguard, at the end of battle this unit boosts, cost counter blast 1, retire this unit, search your deck for up to one card with the same card name as your Vanguard, reveal it and put it to your hand, and of course shuffle your deck. So if you do fail on the attack hit, you could basically search for Persona Ride. Now if it attack hits, you can only pick one or the other because they both have a very similar condition of needing to boost. One of them just needs to hit, but both conditions still require you to retire it, so unfortunately you can't play both skills. But regardless, this is actually pretty decent for Dragon Empire, especially for a deck that 1. Needs countercharge if you need that pressure, and 2. Persona Riding, which searching for Persona Ride is always pretty good. And then we go to the Dark State, which is an indirect Direful Doll support, which is Direful Doll Finley, which is a grade 1 with key power and the skills Auto, when placed on Rearguard, Soul Charge 1. With the second skill, act Rearguard once per turn, cost Soul Blast 3, draw a card, and if your opponent's Vanguard is at least grade 3 plus 5k. This is straight up a better version of Gumnum Ram, because Gumnum Ram does exactly the same thing except that it doesn't get the 5k power, but also has an additional skill of Act Soul, cost bind this card, and Soul Charge 2. 1. This is Direful Doll, so it's just playable in that deck by default, and it's generic on top of it. And speaking of generic, this is just basically more soul charging, and if you soul charge this, it's just even more soul charging. And if you can make use of the soul, extra draw power with an extra 5k power buff, which is just better than Gumnum Ram by default. So yeah, this is a run in your own leisure. And now finally to the new Regalis piece for encounter decks, Primordial Heart Blaze, which is a grade 3 Regalis piece, which is of course the normal order, and you just play for free. It can also be played from the drop zone, and you play it while your Vanguard has a clan icon. So unfortunately it has to be an encounter card, and it cannot be a old unit from premium because the old ones don't have the clan icon. But anyway, if your Vanguard has a Persona Ride ability and you did not ride during the turn, you can remove this card to activate Persona Ride, and then until the end turn you cannot ride and cannot activate Persona Ride. It's basically like the Grail, just for encounter decks. But the second part is the unique part because this one is for Stride, where count hand drop, when you would pay for the cost for the Stride and it doesn't require a specific name, while your Vanguard has a clan icon, the cost can be paid by removing this card from the hand or drop instead. And then you choose a face down card from the damage zone and turn it face up. This is not treated as a counter charge, keep that in mind, but in a practical sense, it is basically a counter charge. Basically, this could turn into a Stride for free while also gaining 1 free counter blast. Just overall good for encounter decks, basically a Grail for Persona Riding, and if you are not playing a Persona Ride based deck, this could be used for Strides. But once again, it is personal preference on which Regalis piece you want to run. And so that's it for these reveals of the new generics along with the Regalis piece. What do you guys think of them? The generics is definitely a fusion of the old first set cards of Overdress along with another generic card back in the day. Feels a bit lazy in design, but considering how many cards that they've been making, I kind of get why they're kind of running out of ideas at this point. As for the Regalis piece, just good for any encounter deck if you want to play it. But on that, that's it for this, and see you all next time.